All right, welcome to another trade recap. Today is March 30th, 2026, and this is a recap of how I lost $1,700. Here's the P&L, negative 2.6. Three of the accounts are from evals, which is around 1,000 of the balance, and then the rest of the balance is actual funded accounts. But this is the trade I took. I'm going to show you why I took it, how I got the bias, and how I could have actually easily won if I just waited a little bit and I had the right analysis. So going into the day, I had a pretty mixed bias. Going on to 4 hour, we were pretty much right here, I believe. Yeah, we were somewhere up around here. So we were about to inverse this candle, but at the same time, we had a bullish opening candle here. We had opened BPR that we needed to come fill in, and we had these unfilled fair value gaps that we needed to come fill in. So we had to go either keep going up or keep going down. So I decided, I'm definitely going to wait for at least 9 so we could see which direction the market wants to go. I want to see where we manipulate first, and that's pretty much what I based it off of because I had such a mixed bias. Obviously, my overall direction was trending downwards, so I was more bearish than I was bullish. And I'm going to show you how I got to actually taking longs. The longs were based off of a bearish bias, though, because I was targeting a retrace, and that's kind of how I messed up. So pretty much, let me go to market open, having a mixed bias and waiting for manipulation. Right away, as soon as market opens, we proceed to shoot down for pretty much an hour from here, 8:30 to what is this? To 9:30 minutes. We just kept shooting down. So I'm like, okay, 9 a.m. closed down here. So that proved to me that we were bearish. Why? Because we had a 1 hour CISD and we left this 1 hour wick, proving to me that we wanted to go down. However, by the time we went down, we had already swept London and Shude open. So I know that after we made this candle, we were for sure bearish. I knew that we're not going to go and swing up for the rest of the day because price doesn't have that much volatility. It probably could have, but it's unrealistic for it to go down, come here, and then come all the way back up, which it potentially could have happened. But I was bearish after this inversion and after the CISD. However, even though I was bearish, I knew that price had to reprice and had to balance out the range. So what did I do? I wanted to take longs to equilibrium of that range and to this unfilled 15-minute gap. So why did I do this? On the 5-minute, so we took out the London lows. We took out, what was it called? True day open. We took out London lows. We filled in the 0.5 of this range. We filled in the 0.5 to this range. Obviously, what we wanted to do first was touch the 0.618. That would have been the better off trade, but we touched the 0.5, and then after we touched the 0.5, I entered off of the 5-minute inverse, stops at the swing low, and then TP at this high. The reason why the trade was actually invalid was because I should have found a trade that was targeting these 15-minute unfilled fair value gaps. Instead, I was looking for a trade that was targeting same day highs, even though it was obvious that we were not bullish for the day anymore and that we wanted to proceed going lower. And it was already pretty late in the day. So obviously I should have just trying to catch a retrace instead of trying to catch this whole reversal. So the better trade would have been obviously when we came down here and touched the 0.618 of the range. And then taking this 2-minute inverse right here to 0.618 of this new day range would have been the move. This is a trade that you should have taken right here. A little bit more than a 1-to-1, but that would have been your best bet today if you were trading. Not a pretty good day, but I mean, that's not a complaint. That's not an excuse. I shouldn't have traded if I didn't like it. It was an all right trade. I'm not too mad at it, but down 1.7K. Let's see what we got tomorrow.